In 5 minutes here on BBC Two Newsnight. First, a party political broadcast by the Labour Party.
Things are moving rapidly in Europe. In 3 weeks, the single market will become a reality. For the first time, people and goods will be able to move freely around Europe. As the current president of the European Community, John Major has had a golden opportunity to steer Britain and Europe towards a more prosperous future. In the European Parliament, the Socialist Group, which includes the Labour Party's MEPs, has been calling for action on jobs and growth. But John Major has seized no initiative, shown no leadership. What's actually happened during his presidency? In August, unemployment rose to its highest level for 5 years. Britain now has the fastest rising unemployment in the whole of the European Community. In September, Britain crashed out of the ERM, the pound was devalued, and the government's entire economic policy was stood on its head. In October, the government proposed to sack 30,000 miners until the British people said, enough. Chaos and gross inaction have been the hallmark of the British presidency. It's been a terrible waste. The Labour Party and the Socialist Group in the European Parliament want to make Europe more than just a marketplace for business. We want to see it become a real community of people, giving employees a fair deal and offering all its citizens a better standard of living. But it won't happen in Britain if the Conservatives get their way. We'll be shunted onto the sidelines of Europe because John Major has opted out of those parts of the Maastricht Treaty that give rights to people at work. Until we sign up to the treaty's social chapter, we'll remain on the sidelines. In much of Europe, part-time workers have the same rights as full-time workers, the same entitlement to holiday and sick pay, the same redundancy rights. The European Community proposed to extend these rights throughout Europe to include Britain's 6 million part-time workers, but the Conservative government blocked the proposal. We want Britain to be a leading power on the European stage, setting the agenda, working to get us out of recession, with Europe-wide action on jobs, investment and training, working with our partners to build a peaceful, fair and prosperous society. That's the kind of society John Smith wants to see, and that's why he believes Britain must play its full part in Europe to bring the widest possible benefits to us here in Britain. With more members in the European Parliament than any other political party, Labour is an important force. Labour MEPs are members of the Socialist Group, the largest and most influential group in the Parliament. They're elected to speak for Britain.
Technology.
But if they're to succeed fully, they need the support of the British government. They're just not getting it. Things could be very different.
What is needed is active government at home to rebuild the industrial strength of our domestic economy. And active government also at the community level to coordinate initiatives with our partners to tackle the problems that we share. Why have we seen no concerted action at all to bring down unemployment, the biggest problem facing the whole of Europe today?
As the British presidency draws to a close, European leaders will meet in Edinburgh this weekend. Will John Major listen to the voice of the British people and the demands of European socialist leaders and put jobs and growth at the top of the agenda? Will he put Britain on the main line to economic recovery? Or will his presidency fade away in failure and wasted opportunity?
That was a party political broadcast by the Labour Party.